the interior part of the line, what you're looking for, is real hard. If those guys can get blocked one-on-one, we're going to have a problem. Now, we talk about the whole defense. Nobody should be able to get blocked one-on-one. Like, it's hard enough to play defense in this league, but if they could go one-for-one with the blocking, like, then we have to commit extra people, whether it's for the run. You know, it then becomes a problem now, again, because it is a passing league. So I would say this, when I talk to those guys, we have to be able to win one-on-one block situations. So how do we win those? You know, playing with good pad level, strike, using our hands, getting our hands in front of our eyes, playing with extension, being able to ID where the ball is without jumping out of your gap, and then be able to escape blocks. So whether it's a size thing, the different parameters you have for a guy's length and all, if they could do that stuff for me, for us here at the Raiders, what Josh is looking for, we'll be fine. You know, be able to, you know, play with some pad level, get some knockback, play with extension, find the ball, and get off a block, and not get blocked one-on-one. They'll find a place here. I promise you that.
Yeah, that's a great question. Obviously, you look for a number of different things in terms of in the receiver position. You know, can they play on the perimeter and they can play on the inside? You know, that's a great observation by you. You know, obviously, there's different things an outside receiver can do. The first thing we talk about in terms of receiver play is winning at the line of scrimmage, right? You know, if you can't win a line of scrimmage receiver, you're going to have a tough time. And DBs are so good now, and teams play such, you know, a variety of different coverages and different techniques, and they try and disguise. You know, how can you release into the defense? So that's the first part. The second part is the stem of the route, and understanding how the coverage is playing within your stem of the route, maintaining leverage on your stem of the route. And then the third phase of a route, obviously, in terms of making a good receiver, in terms of on the perimeter, is the top of the route, okay? And once you get to the top of the route, what your technique is going to be, you know, of how you need to get leverage in terms of coming downhill or breaking back out or throwing by. So I think when we look at an outside receiver in our evaluation process, it's, okay, where can this guy win? Can he win at the line of scrimmage, on the stem, or at the top? And if a guy can win all three phases, you know, based on the technique we provide him, then that's really what we're looking for in a perimeter receiver.
We're going to try to create full court defense. So when I say full court defense, when you're talking from the punt team and you're talking from a kickoff cover perspective, we want to make sure that any of the drive starts that we cover are back behind the 20-yard line. From a kickoff return and punt return standpoint, we want to play half-court offense. So basically, if we end up with a 30-yard line drive start on kickoff return and punt return and a 20-yard line drive start on all of our punts and all of our kickoff covers that we cover, I understand touchbacks are different. That's how you create half-court offense, full-court defense, and that's going to be our philosophy. And the big thing is that we are going to carry on from what Rich has done is strain. And when I say strain is going to be our top word from the standpoint of if you're straining, every single player straining, that takes care of the competes, that takes care of effort. What you want is you want teams around the league to say, hey, look, that's a team that's going to strain. They're going to strain. They're going to out-compete you. They're going to out-effort you. They're going to out-tackle you. But all of those things, tackling, effort, competes, blocking, they come down to one word, and that's strain. You know, we're going to out-strain people, and Rich did a good job of establishing that. We're not going to lose that. We're going to out-practice people, but it's going to come down to the word strain.